Oh, well, hello, lovelies. OMG. Okay, I'm going to give a warning. If you are eating at this moment or drinking any type of substance like water, I need you to put it down. I don't want you eating anything while I tell you this story because I can't come and help you if you start having some issue going on because you start laughing at the time when I'm telling you the story. Okay? Hold on, let me get some water. So I'm here in Oklahoma. I'm in Tulsa, where my client is and the family. Stop. Now, the story that I'm about to tell you brings new heights to your awareness of when one journeys to fulfill the destiny of what they have been called for to do. Okay, Creator gave me a homework assignment. Yes, I got a homework assignment and I had to do it. So here's the deal. So everybody knows I have set out on this journey from California through Nevada, through Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, dropping down into Oklahoma. Yeah, think about that. Okay, so love the drive. It was beautiful. Love the mountains because the mountains are, the pictures in a magazine do not do it justice. No way, no how. So when you're driving, you see these mountains through Utah and going through the Colorado. Oh my God, and Wyoming. Pictures on the magazine just doesn't do it justice. So I was really taken back and awe of that. So as you know, I left on Thursday, right? Yeah. And I arrived here yesterday, Sunday. Okay, this is the part where you want to put all fluids down and all your food down. Because I'm going to take you on a journey of a life of a healer. Ooh, did you see that? So here we go. So all the other days, because on Thursday when I left later. I left at 11 from Rockland, left there, and proceeded on Highway 80 because I was going to go up and I wanted to feel out what Colorado was like. Yeah, I think I got the gist of everything on that journey. Okay, so so I'm doing fine. Everything fine. I'm driving. I get out and do the gas. I'm, doing fine. Now here's the deal. My Sundance brother, he leaves on a Saturday. I left on a Thursday. Yeah. But he didn't go the route that I went. He went down through 40. And I think he took 40 or the numbers down there. He went through Bakerfield. Okay. He left on Saturday. Yeah. He arrived on Sunday and beat me here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I was still driving when he arrived here before me. Yeah. So what I did is I kept driving, and this is what happened. So on Saturday, everybody knows I did my live, getting my rest on Saturday. And I said, okay, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to haul butt on Sunday. I got to be there. Got to be there on Sunday. I'm going to treat it like a Sundance. Get there before sundown was the goal. Here we go. Now, I just want you to imagine, you know, just driving. Every time you shift to a different lane to get somewhere, it's another 89 miles, 100 miles. No problem. I was doing great. I was doing fine until the sun started going down. And my Sundance brother was already at the location. He was already at the home, and he calls me and says, "What are you doing?" He's such a Capricorn. And me being a Capricorn, I responded right back to him, "What do you think I'm doing? Obviously, you're there, and I'm not. I'm still driving." So the sun starts going down, and I already know I'm not going to make it there before the sun goes down. Here's why. If you know me, welcome to Be So Light. If you know me, you know I don't like to drive too much when it's getting dark. Yeah, a little older now, you know. So I said, I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm gonna press through. I'm gonna do this no matter what. This is a great way to challenge myself. I am challenging myself. Yeah. Okay. Now remember, I've already warned you about drinking and eating anything at this moment. So here we go. Hey, Mom. Mom's in the house. Oh, tell it all. My mom says, tell it all. She gonna tell on me if I don't tell it all. You better give me some thumbs up, Mom. So, okay, this is what happens. So I'm driving, and I'm saying, I'm on. You know, I gotta get there. I gotta get there, and I'm just driving, and everything is the road is being worked on, and the sun is starting to go down, and a little bit of, oh my God, the sun is going down. Things are going to look a lot different at night. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God. I got like 2 more hours of driving to do. The sun is going down. I won't get there until about 9:30. Oh my God. So I'm like panicking. So I'm just driving, and I'm constantly checking in. And I'm saying, okay, no, I got to be on this exit, this exit. Yes, everything. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'm like, okay. And I'm driving. And then on the radio, this lady starts saying, "Yes, we're expecting a thunderstorm to come in," and da da da. I'm like, I start saying to myself, "No, Creator, please tell the clouds people, the thunder beings, please don't nobody start lightning and thundering and raining because it's already going to be a challenge trying to drive on the road." So I'm driving. And I get down to the last 30 minutes of the drive. I'm on the phone. I have my own private warrior coach now. The brother is in the house and he's coaching me. And I'm thinking, I'm almost there. I can feel it. I just gotta hang on. I've been driving since 6:30 in the morning, and it's almost 9:30. I can feel this. I can do it. I can do it. And you know how you just keep pressing forward. And you know what? I started to feel like Alice in Wonderland a little bit because, you know, it just kept going and going and right lane closed, left lane closed. Oh, I'm 75 miles an hour. Mystic Knight and I are on the road. We're going. Oh, now I gotta slow down, 55 miles an hour. Oh, and then slow. And I'm like, this is not helping the situation. The sun is already down. Yeah, and then I got cars coming up on me and they're like, get over because I'm driving 50 miles an hour in a 65 zone or 75 miles an hour. I'm doing 60 or 65 because it's dark now. So we get down to the last 30 minutes and I'm in it to win it. I gotta be there, gotta get there. I said I was gonna be there. And every time I saw the hotel, Holiday Express, I had a moment of saying, maybe I should just pull over and just get some rest and I could pick this up tomorrow, maybe. But then I started thinking, no, there's going to be road work, traffic. No, there's going to be more people on the road. No, I got to do this now. I got to do this now. So I pushed through. And then finally, I'm in Tulsa. And I'm so happy. And I make the phone call and I'm guided by my brother, warrior coach, Candace, telling me, just stay to the left, no matter what. Don't get off the freeway. Okay, I'm on the left lane. I'm driving. I'm like, yay, I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing it. Yay. And then all of a sudden, like, the freeway kind of like stopped. There was like a green light. And he says, where are you? And I said, there's no more freeway. I had to get off. So immediately, I didn't know if I could go across. It didn't look right. And everything looked different. And it's dark. And I'm like, and all I see, make a turn. Don't go this way. I see, do not enter. And I'm like, turn left. I turn left. And I see more green lights. And it's kind of like, there's not a lot of cars around. And I'm like, he goes, where are you? I go, I don't know. And I'm driving. And then finally I see Martin Luther King Avenue. Let me pull up there. Because somebody's going to have a dream and it's going to be me showing up at the destination. So, and then I tell my brother and I said, you know what? I have no idea where I am. It's so dark. Hold on, let me look. So I'm driving and I see the little bicycle thing. And I said, well, let me follow this. This is a bike lane. And then let me follow this street. So I go up this street. It's dark. I go down and make an immediate right turn on this street. And I forgot if it was Commerce Street or something I was on. So I tell him where I am. Him and his son, they're going to get in the car and they had to come and rescue the priestess. Mystic Knight did his job as best as he could. So here I am. Brother tells me, oh, I know exactly where you are. And I go, you do? He goes, yeah, it's not a safe place to be this time of night. It's a dangerous place to be. So here's the problem. This is what starts to happen. I start thinking about all those horror movies. Wrong Turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. And then I start thinking, okay, well, it's dark, but these cars, okay, well, let me go off the road and I'll turn around. He says, just stop where you are. We'll find you. We're going to come and get you. And I'm like, okay, We're only 15 minutes out. Those were the longest 15 minutes of my life. 'Cause I'm sitting there and I'm like, I kept the windows rolled up and I'm just sitting, and these cars are coming by and they're like, he says, that's kind of like the drug area. And I go, oh, what? So I proceeded to look as though I'm a I'm don't mess with me type of woman. Like I could look dangerous to you. So a couple cars passed by really slow and they kind of like cruise by and they're checking me out. And I'm like, yeah, you know, got to get my rough look on. Yeah, you know. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, hurry up, you guys, hurry up, you guys, hurry up, you guys. Then this little like low rider vehicle comes up behind me and I'm saying, okay, right about now is when I need like some really big angels. You guys hurry up and get here. Be here now. And it comes up on the side of me and I'm like, oh God. Okay, look like you know what you're doing. And I turn my head and I go, and the guy goes, I go, yeah, cell phone, yeah, yeah. He goes, okay. And he drives by me. And I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. So finally they show up and they kind of like pass me. And I said, wait, where are you guys going? I'm right here. Put your flashers on. I think we passed you. And I put the flashers on and they finally grabbed me. And Brother Warrior just says, I'm going to drive your car. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm like, I don't care because I am so tired and fatigued and worn out from the drive because I just kept going and going and going and going, which I should have stopped when it started getting dark. That would have been the better choice. But I just wanted to get there. I just wanted to finally be there. And so finally, drive in. I see how he wanted me to stay left, wanted me to exit off of Memorial. I said, okay, yeah, I should have did that. And then he's driving to his home, I'm like, I would have never found this. I would have never found it. And I'm so grateful that they came and got me so I could get there. And then all this stuff starts coming up. You know, you're challenging yourself. I am proud of myself. I drove from California all the way over to Oklahoma with Google and Sundance Brothers on the phone. Yeah, but I did it. And I'm so grateful I got here. And here's the thing. So Brother James was already here. And with him being a Capricorn, I just figured he's going to start teasing me because he loves to tease me. And door opens and I walk in and he's looking at me. And all I'm thinking is, don't say anything. I am a woman over the edge and I'm just worn out. Don't say anything. So again says, don't say anything. Don't say anything. So finally, I get a little something to eat. I take a nice hot shower. I come into the room. I love the room. And I'm just so exhausted from the drive. I'm like, I think I'm going to be sleeping pretty much all day, you know? So I get myself situated. I get organized and I get into the bed and the bed is beautiful. Here's the thing. Remember when I moved into my other place and when I bought the foam to put on my bed and when I said the foam was too thick and what I did to it? I think the foam followed me. But this is different. It actually is a high bed. I'm only 5'3". Jump in it. Yeah, pretty much. But I slept like a baby. Love it. I keep pressing on it because it's one of those beds that just makes you sleep really well. So when I get into bed, You know, when you're tired, you've been doing a lot, and you're just kind of worn out, there's two things as a response the body's going to do. It's either going to like just go ahead and go to sleep and relax, or you're just going to break down. I went into a laughing frenzy, I kid you not, for 20 minutes in this room while everybody else was sleeping. I was in this room laughing my butt off at myself. I was laughing so much to the point where I was crying. And you know how you start laughing, you can't stop. I just laid in this bed and I laughed so much at myself, all because I stayed too far to the left. If I would have just been like in the middle, I would have been fine. But I stayed over too far to the left. It messed up the whole thing. So I laughed so hard. And then I laughed about all the things I saw on the road. Then I laughed about all the places that I was going and getting the gas and the things I saw and the time I pulled up at a gas station and I got totally freaked out when I saw a green nozzle, a blue nozzle, and a white nozzle. I was like, which one is who? What is this? And I drove away. But the worst thing was when I drove away from the gas station, I kind of drove in a circle. I remember the semi truck, he was coming out like this. And I went like this. And he's looking and he stops his truck and he's like, and I swear I could have read his mind. I think he said, I think she's from California. Let me just stop here and let her have a moment. So I finally freaked out too much. I went across the street to the other gas station that had one gas nozzle that I could handle. 3 was too much for me to make a decision on what kind of gas I was going to get. Couldn't handle it. So I laughed about that. I laughed about my need to get here. Right now you hear a lot of rumbling. We're getting ready to have a thunderstorm. Yes. And so I laughed at myself, and I laughed at myself because I knew when I called my parents, that was going to be a phone call right up there with the birthday cake when I was a little one, and how I pulled the birthday cake down when I was young. It was going to be right up there. And I knew this was going to be a moment that my parents were going to laugh and say, she went on that drive. She went way up in the mountain areas. She came all the way down. She should have went down below and went straight across. So once I told my parents I made it to the location, and my mom was like, good. And that's why she typed in, tell it all. So to finally just laugh at myself for just wanting to be of service and to help the family, to help my client, and to just be here to do that. And I say it like that because I don't want to put all the business out there and everything. But would I do it again? Yeah, I would do it again. I wouldn't take 80. Because at the end of the day, I was traumatized by too much desert. I was traumatized by too many roadworks. I was traumatized by too many ups and downs of 60, 55, 75. Oh, now it's a speed trap. What is it? trying not to get a ticket. I don't want to get a ticket. Stress level sky high. So at the end of the day, when we ask ourselves, being the healers, being the light workers, going out to go do what you were called to do, there is this word that stuck with me while I was driving, and I kept looking over at the words during the drive, and it's called ADSUM. ADSUM. And ADSUM is spelled ADSUM. And ADSUM is from the Akashic Tarot. And I really like the meaning of it. It says, and it was perfect. ADSUM. I arrive. I am here. I attend you. I arrive. I am here. I attend you. And it's all about that energy of being assured of yourself, knowing that you are in the right place at the right time, doing what you need to be doing. That's some. And then with that comes the beautiful will, wisdom, and the mind. Having the will, having the wisdom, and the mind to do those things and put it together. And I was just really blown away when I saw that word, and I kept really thinking about it. And then I had a dream the night before I took off to come in on Sunday. And I had this thing about the medical physicians, like the universal cosmic medical physicians. There's a group of light beings that are that. You call on them for medical needs of something that is a miracle that needs to occur. It's right up there with Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the archangel that you call on for that last miracle. Archangel Raphael is the one you call on for the healing of the body. And then the whole higher council, and then the higher ascending masters. I was calling on everybody last night when I was driving. That's probably why it took me so long to really get there, because after I called in everybody was in the car and it weighed a little bit more. So anyway, I'm just like thinking about this. And then the words, divine physician, being a divine physician. And I said, we're all divine physicians. When we can look at ourselves and say, how do we want to heal ourselves? How do we want to go about it? And when we activate our divine physician, we step into that realm of healing our bodies, rather it's with looking at ourselves and laughing at ourselves and saying, yeah, you know what? I probably am having a midlife crisis and I don't realize I'm having one. Because I drove out here and I challenged myself. And you know what? I'm so glad I did it, because it made the journey that much more sweeter. To know somewhere in the end of this journey, when you just step out and you just do it from the heart, and you do it for the reasons of wanting to anchor light for the family, wanting to anchor in for someone to make that bridge and that choice for themselves. You're just going to hold that space. It's worth it. It's worth it. It is. So, today, the warriors had to build the lodge. So we have the healing lodge going up now. And as soon as it's finished tomorrow, we will be full on pledge into anchoring in the portal light of healing so that it sustains the family It sustains the home. It sustains the one that wants to be in this energy of love just so they can bridge it all into their body and anchor it in. So, one of the things that really has just been such an honoring thing is we all came together to make this happen. Would I do it again? You bet. I would. I think it's still thundering. So, when I got up this morning, I thought I was going to sleep in. But Spirit was like, oh no, you got to get her ready. You got to get the body ready. And I'm like, okay. So I had energy. I woke up. I thought I was going to be a little bit just worn out and lethargic. That energy was gone. It was like gone, just lifted. So I get up out of bed. Now, keep in mind, I'm a California girl. Yeah. So I get up. Right about now, my mom's laughing at me because she knows what I'm about to say. She knows, being born and raised in Houston, Texas. My dad knows, being born and raised in Georgia, what kind of critters can kind of show up. So, I get up, get my clothes, can get dressed. Everybody's kind of moving around a little bit, and it's kind of quiet. And all of a sudden, like, I see something black flying towards me, and I don't know, it's gonna sting me. What is it? For about a minute and a half, there was a Lucy moment going on in this room. So, cosmetic bag was flying up in the air. Clothing was like dancing in the air, and it would perch on the wall and then come straight towards me again. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Stop. Leave me alone. So finally, it launches somewhere, and I thought it was on the doorknob, and I was in a panic because it's like, I can't believe I'm going to be trapped in this room by that bug, and it's on a doorknob, and I won't be able to reach to go turn the doorknob. And I walk up, and I'm like, wait a minute, is it there? And it wasn't even on a doorknob, just something else made it look like it was on a doorknob. It wasn't there. So I get out of the door, and I go into the kitchen area, and they're, hi, good morning. I go, hi, how's it going? A little bit sweating. Just had my workout this morning, dodging a bug that I couldn't figure out what it was. So it's still in here. It was on the wall, and then it went underneath the bed. Right about now, my mom is saying, uh-oh. Somebody's not going to be getting sleep tonight. I keep looking for it. Yeah. It continues. But all in all, this is a journey of bringing in such healing and just having sacred space, just creating sacred space. That's it. Just being in a moment, creating sacred space. And tomorrow, when we start the lodge medicine, and it's getting blessed up right now with the rain and the thunder and lightning's coming in and anchoring that plasmic energy into the earth, and the willow poles and the branches are already in place. It's really beautiful. So But I want to invite everyone to, where do you need sacred space in your life? Where where do you need that? Where do you need it to be where you're not always in the go mode and you can just kind of take the moment to breathe and just look at life and just say, wow, let me just look at this moment right now. How am I breathing? How am I in this moment? How am I connecting with others in this moment? Did I tell somebody I love them today? Did I give them a hug today? Um, did I say something that would make a difference to someone to help them? How are we interacting in the moment? Yeah, I would go left and I will go right, but I'm always going to be in a divine right and in the divine middle of life. So it's on these next crucial 4 days of heavy energy, and how Creator wants to bring it in and how Mother Earth will hold it. It's all up to them. We're just going to be the anchoring portal energy for it. And I think this is when you go on a journey like this, and a lot of us get called to go on a journey where you have to go do something or you have to go drive or fly out somewhere. You get that moment where you have to go and do something, and your heart and your soul's in it, and you're in it to win it. And that's what it's like right now. I'm in it to clear that space so she can win it. So I'm gonna get myself. Oh, wait a minute. Did I tell you about the chocolate cake? I forgot to tell you about the chocolate cake. Now, this is the best part. So, earlier today, after I worked with my client and did what I needed to do, and who's this? Hold on a second. You're in the other room, for God's sakes. Um, so, I was thinking about chocolate cake. And I said, God, I would love to just have some chocolate cake. And I thought about it just really quick. So one of the daughters brought in these big chocolate candy bars, these Tony bars. Now, here's the thing. I've always wanted to try the Tony candy bars, but because they were so big, I'm not kidding. They're like, hold on a second. They're like two of these, like this, put together, like this, big pieces of chocolate. But I felt intimidated to try that chocolate because they were so big. Yes, two of them entered the home with her today. Yes. So then I was thinking about, God, it would be so nice to have some chocolate cake. I haven't had a good piece of chocolate cake in a long time. I would love some chocolate cake. I was just thinking it. So we're eating this magnificent dinner that his son made. White fish, some nice squash, and then we have brown rice, and then I wanted the butter leaf lettuce salad that I saw Glenda making on her show, Glenda Cooking from Italy. Because when I was leaving to get on the road Sunday morning, I had the TV on and I saw her making this meal, and I saw how beautiful it was that she was cooking, and in her background was the bluest waters and the beautiful setting. And I said, she's somewhere close to the Mediterranean. Wow, how nice is this? She's got the background of the water and people going through the water on their boats, and she's cooking all this beautiful meal and this beautiful garlic shrimp and the salad. And then when she hit the salad, she said, I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful Italian salad that's just so easy to make. The butter leaf lettuce, and then she had some olives sliced up in there and some red onions, and then she drizzled the a little bit of no, she had like the white vinegar wine to put on top of it or the olive oil, but you can mix it if you wanted to use like lime or lemon juice on it. And and then she tossed it all together. And I just like how she reaches into her bowl and gets the salt. And the way she does it is she just kind of drizzles it on top and does like this. And I was like, that salad looks good. I'm going to have that salad. And I had that salad today because I knew the recipe. And I said, wow, let's do that. I pretty much devoured that salad because it was so good. And you know what happened after dinner? Another daughter came in and she had the chocolate cake. I was so excited. I said, "Oh my gosh, she has a chocolate cake?" And I was just so excited. I was like, "Yeah, this was good." So I'm going to leave you with that. Tomorrow, medicine will be very high. The day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. But I'm looking forward to being of service and helping. And I think this is something I had to come and do because things were not flowing the way it should have been for me when I was in California. It's like I had to come and do this. This had to be taken care of. This had to be done. So I'm very happy with my decision. Yes, there was some fun, interesting things along the way with driving. Yes, this room is very active. There's a lot of things zipping through here. So anyway, I wanted to come on and share this with all of you. Please hold us in your prayers and your thoughts for the next 4 days while we're going through this medicine. I will come and post and talk about the messages of the day. And I really want you to start getting ready for the flu season. Stacking up your oils, the Obis oil, the basil oil. Start getting that ready. I'm going to go through some list of things to get ready for this flu season. This flu season is going to have a twist to it. Okay. So I'm already being told what people need to start getting. Get these items now. So when stuff starts to kind of evolve a little bit too much, and then you're going out trying to go get these things and you can't get them because they're gone. Okay. So tomorrow, I think I will be able to fit in a teaching on getting ready for the flu season, winter, the things that you want to have on hand, the things that you want to start taking now to start preparing your body to be stronger. So, with that being said, I wish all of you a good night's sleep. Have a little bit of chocolate, but I'm so sorry you won't be able to have my chocolate cake. Sorry. And sleep well tonight and be good to yourselves. And many blessings upon all of you. Thank you for coming to Be So Light. The journey still continues. Are you with me here? Don't be down here. Let's all be up here. All right. Much love. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. See you when I get back. Yeah. Anyway, I'm taking a shorter route for sure. Bye. Much love to all of you. Many blessings. Thanks.